The Summer Lightforge Loot Crate is finally here, and I've gotta say, I'm actually impressed at the design. We all know that most players would have been fine with just a bikini set that doesn't require a fish tank, and maybe like swim shorts or a Speedo for the guys. But they actually made something fairly classy. So here's my personal thoughts. The Jeep skin is somewhat confusing to me. It's interesting with a luxury look and decent color balance. However, it doesn't feel like an all-terrain vehicle to me. It looks like a car design that was slapped on top of some gnarly wheels. It does provide a unique and sleek design for the all-terrain though, as the others are more blocky and rigid. The Gilded Summer outfit I think is one of their best designs so far. Outside of the obvious sexy beachwear part, the design is much more elegant than I was expecting. It has these high-class looking gilded tattoos and jewelry that enhances the design. It looks almost like an Olympian god theme. This is doubled down on the male character, where I would say it's attempting to look like Hermes in a modern high-class beach outfit. Interestingly, this is also the first loot crate where these are hairstyles instead of forced headwear with a hairstyle built in, so that's a really good change. I think the only part I'm sad about is the female version has this silver bow tie when the rest of the outfit, unlike the male, does not have any other silver cloth areas, and it feels kind of out of place. Also, it does not have the same glasses as the male, and that's a shame because I would wear them. The Cradle is adorable. The jelly jiggles as you move, and it's enjoyable to watch. The furniture though, personally, isn't something I generally care about, as I'm not much of a builder. As usual though, we will be showcasing everything in depth at the end of the video, but first, let's jump into how this works. If you're new to this loot crate system, essentially you pay real money for Christian. Then use that to draw on the crate. It's 160 Christian per draw, and the first 10 are 50% off. Each draw has a chance at any item in the loot pool, and after 20 draws you're guaranteed a gem. Gems can then be exchanged for the best items, and any duplicate items drawn will give you relics, which also can be used to exchange for items in the shop. So here's the math. Lightforge gems have a 7% chance to drop per draw. So via probability calculation, you have a 51.6% chance to get one every 10 pulls. In the absolute worst case scenario, where you are extremely unlucky and never get a gem before the guarantee at 20 pulls, this would be the math for acquiring gems in the worst case. Remember, this is the absolute worst case, and the more gems you want, the less likely you will fail this hard. But around here, we show you this worst case scenario so that you understand what you're getting into. However, with duplicate draws, you will also get relics that reduce the worst case scenario by a randomized amount. Please remember though, this system is gambling. If you have an addiction to gambling or you are underage, stay away from this. And go buy a new pillow for your bed. Seriously, that pillow is so old and you need a new one. Treat yourself to one of those super fancy ones that stay cool in the summer. Anyway, here's a 3x speed of me deciding to spend all my Christian trying to showcase for you guys. I hope you enjoy my pain. Since I didn't get lucky this time, I reached out to the content creator community for help. A huge shout out to PA. Today's showcase wouldn't have been possible without them. I had a great time hanging out while getting this footage, so make sure to check out their Twitch channel. Links are in the description and pinned comment. Now, onto the showcase. First up is the Golden Radiance all-terrain vehicle. It has a golden particle effect and an additional boost effect when reaching high speeds. The Gilded Summer Set, which has actual hairstyles this time, with 3 unique idle animations, an exclusive trigger action, and the unique Gilded Traces footprint effect. The Sweet Tides Cradle, it's insanely adorable and squishy. The Waterfun Paradise furniture features many interactables, including 2 side seats, 2 seats on the banana with animations, an inflatable raft to lay on, and a slide to zip down. The Iridescent Wake collection furniture has an interactable to allow you to climb into the tail and pretend to be a mermaid. Next, we have the Summer Grapefruit Makeup Pack, Wild Pink Top, Trendy Echo Bottoms, the Waves Vehicle Decal, Moth Weapon Charm, Pineapple Party Cradle Charm, the Auspicious Weapon Sticker, Ice Blue Glasses, the Gaze Ring Weapon Charm, Prison Key Cradle Charm, and last but not least, if you complete the entire collection, you will get the avatar and dynamic avatar frame for Orange Summer. Once again, thank you to Paw for helping to show everything to you guys. If this showcase helped you decide if you want these items or not, make sure to share it with your friends to help them out too. YouTube is going to recommend another video on the left, and my full Once Human playlist on the right.